Okay, so this is our service profit margins for beauty and skin. This comes directly from our Limitless coaching program. We also have one for hair as well, and massage and different types of business models. But I want to take you through the beauty and skin one just so you can get an idea of what you should be doing in your business. And that is because most people are pricing their services incorrectly, and they're pricing their services based on what their competitors are doing or what the industry average is, rather than what is making profit for the business. Now, profit is the most important thing a business can have. Not just from a like a greedy, capitalistic kind of, I want to have this huge profitable business point of view, but if you want to reinvest back into your business in terms of new equipment, new products, more training, new fit outs, and really grow your business and also sustain your business just in case of an economic downturn or something happens to your business or you as the business owner for a period of time, profit is the thing that will allow your business to continue moving forward despite whatever circumstances are happening at the time. So profit is a very, very important thing to look at in your business. In fact, the most important thing. And you should be looking at your prices and the way you price based on profit and nothing else. Okay? And so what this sheet does is helps you to determine what your profit margin is for each service. Now you can see here there's some templated ones. These are examples that we give our coaching clients, but essentially this is what you should be having in your business to figure out what your prices are. Now, what I'll do, I'm going to explain what each column means and how it affects your profit margin at the end. And so you can see here that we have our list of services. Now I can go in and add new services on here if I wanted to. I could do a full body massage, for example, and add that in. And I want to put in my appointment time. Okay, now for the point of the for this video demonstration, I'll just use one of these examples here and show you how it all works. So let's have a look at a Brazilian wax. Now let's say that we have a Brazilian wax here for 20 minutes. And the appointment time is 20 minutes, actual labor time is 20 minutes. Now for hair, obviously, sometimes the labor time will be different from the appointment time. You might have an appointment for 3 hours, but you're only actually working on the client for maybe an hour, hour and a half. Okay, so this is the actual labor time. Now the cost of products used, now we can say that we've got spatulas, we've got pre-wax, we've got post-wax, we've got the actual wax. Whatever products are used for your particular service, that would make up this column here, which is your cost of product. Now, how much you're selling it, including GST, and then obviously excluding GST. For different countries, you'll have a different GST or VAT component. And then how much it costs you in wages. Now, your wages, you can see up here, there's a formula, and that is like how much is the hourly rate. So again, depending on where you are in the world, your hourly rate might be a little bit different. Divided by 60 minutes, so we can break it down for the hour, and then multiply by how many minutes that you are actually servicing the client for. So in this example, it's $30 an hour divided by 60 minutes multiplied by the 20 minutes that it takes, which will give us then how much it costs in labor. If you're going to award any commissions, you can put that in as well. Then you have some superannuation component. Again, it might vary from where you are. And of course, in the US, you have 401k, etc. And marketing. Our marketing is in this spreadsheet is set to 5%, but you might spend more on marketing. It's up to you. And then miscellaneous, things like your insurance, your point of sale, your electricity, all of those different things. And then it will give you what your profit is for this particular service. Now you can see here that it's $70 that we receive from the client, and then once all of those expenses are taken out, we end up with a $41 profit. So what is that as a profit margin? Well, the profit margin for that is 65%. And because it takes 20 minutes, we can do 3 of them in an hour, therefore you can make $124.98 per hour. Now, what if I change this though to 30 minutes? Watch how this affects the profit margin over here. So I'm going to change that to 30 minutes, and now all of a sudden we have a 57% profit margin. What if we increased our cost of goods? What if we use some high value products, or we like to provide an exclusive full service that takes a little bit more product use, for example, and let's say we increase that to $10. Now we're running at a 47% profit margin. Okay, so you can see how the labor time directly and the cost of products directly affects your profit margin. Now I'm going to go back and just put those back in. The reason why we wanted to set this at more than 60%, which is when it's green, is because there's a lot of downtime in salons. Most salons aren't busy back to back for 54, 58 hours a week, 7 days a week, 12 months a year. And so because of that, you have to have a higher profit margin to be able to sustain the losses that you incur during downtimes as well. Anything less than 60% is a no-win for you. So when you're doing this sort of sheet, then you need to make sure that your profit margin stays above 60% for every service. And that is how you correctly price your services in your business.